Hi ladies, this is Lisa. I am going to show you really quick how I like to alter plain brads. I get my brads from Walmart. They're $1.88 at my Walmart, and you get 100 just brass brads. They're called brass paper fasteners, but they're brads. So let me get started. I'm going to flock this brad. So I just grabbed just a regular nail file. You can use any type of file. And I file that down. And then I'm going to go in with Zig two-way glue. And you're just going to give it a light coat of glue. And you'll be able to tell when you've got it completely covered. So you know that this glue dries clear, so you're going to set that aside once you've covered it. You're going to set that aside and let the glue dry. So here is one that I have already added the glue to, so I'm going to grab my flock. I'm going to grab my brad, and then I'm just going to dip it in the flock. So you tap that down and then you push it in again. It's okay to double dip. In this occasion anyways. So you're just gonna, with the brush, just lightly take off the excess. So there you have it. You have a flocked brad. So I don't know if you can see, sometimes the gold comes through just a little bit, but I like that. If you don't like for the gold to come through, you can use just your regular colored brads that you can find, or you probably have just laying around because you buy the whole pack and you never use them all. So if you wanted to do pink, I've covered this one with glue already, so you would get a deeper, true pink. So there you have it. There's your pink flocked flower brad. So you would kind of just set that aside, and that's it. In this flower, I have flocked it pink, and then I went back in with my glue and just glued the center, made a little dot there, and let it set, and then I dipped it in green flock, and that's how I got my flower center there. So I mean, you can just get creative with your brads and do pretty much whatever. So okay, next I'm gonna glitter a brad. So again, you use your nail file. The reason you file these down is because you need either the glue or, in this case, the glossy accents to have something to grab onto. So you're going to do a thin layer of glossy accents. Just make sure you get the sides really good. And I mean, it's as simple as that. So then what I like to do is I like to dip it directly into my glitter. And this is chunky glitter. So I'm going to give that a try. But this is just your regular fine glitter. And look at that. You got a beautiful glittered brad. If you don't want to get glitter all over your hands when you're working with your brads, just go in and do another layer of glossy accents over that and let it dry, and you get a really nice brad that you won't have to worry about getting glitter all over your hands or whatever once you're getting ready to work with it. Okay, so these brads here have been embossed, the yellow and the blue. So let me show you how I do those. Again, you're going to sand your brad down. Okay, and then I'm using Versamark, but you can so use just your regular embossing ink pad. I believe this is Hobby Lobby's brand, but I just like to use Versamark. So you just dip it in there, get it completely covered. Don't forget about the sides. And then, of course, I'm having to use my scissors because I can't find my tweezers. You're just going to dip it into your embossing powder. And the trick to this is you do 2 layers. So you're going to get this one heated up. And while it's still hot, you're going to dip it back into the blue. Again, double dipping is allowed when you're working with these. So there you go. There's your embossed brad. So you could use the embossed, if you really wanted to save time. You know, new embossing powders nowadays have the glitter already in them. So you could so just use that and you have a glittery embossed brad. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So that's it, ladies. Hope you like this quick tutorial. And I completely forgot about the alcohol ink, so at another point I will show you how I do that. So let me just show you this one that I did here. See, that's the chunky glitter. So I am so loving this. I'm thinking I'll probably emboss it white and then do this, and you could so make it look like a little snowball. So that would be so cute. So okay, if you have any questions, just let me know, and if I can answer them, then I would be more than happy to. And I hope you ladies have a good night. Thanks. Bye.